everyone talks about Lakadodi, which is a 400-year-old prayer and song that goes with welcoming in the Sabbath. So I kind of brought it into my song. Seemed to make sense.
Rob, we are live.
We're live. So this is Lakadodi Shabbos song. Lakadodi Kakaya Pine Shabbat Nekabola Lakadodi Kakaya Pine Shabbat Nekabola Lekadodi Nekakaya Pine Shabbat Nekabola Lekadodi Nekakaya Pine Shabbat Nekabola. That literally means, come, my beloveds. Welcome. It's time to greet the Shabbos bride. We invite her presence to bless us for remembering to keep Shabbos. Come in peace, sing a joyous song, and welcome the Shabbos Queen. We make it special like a wedding day and celebrate with joy. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom. Lift up your voice and sing on a Shabbos song. It's such a joy just to sing a Shabbos song. La 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 Kadodi le Krakaya le Shabbat Kabbalah Kadodi le Krakaya le Shabbat Kabbalah la 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 la. Welcome, friends, to Shabbos time. Waltz time. We got some ritual and some songs and some relaxation. Light our candles, do a little kiddush, maybe break some bread. So celebrate. Welcome the presence of Shabbos.
Thank you, Rob. That's Rob Tobias, and one of our featured musicians tonight, along with Aruna Beth Rose. I'll go ahead and spotlight you too. There we go. And we'll be sharing some music. I've got a few words today, not too many. And just wanted to introduce us, Aruna Beth Rose, Rob Tobias, Jordan Michaels. And we're Ottalam. and all the people that join us. And normally we've been mostly doing holiday services, high holidays for the last several years. But with Zoom being in vogue now, we've been doing a few other Zoom events, and it's been kind of fun. And you can see we've been enjoying the backgrounds. All three of us have brought some trees with us. And so welcome everybody. And as we said earlier, Ad Olam is started by Rabbi Hanan Sells. It means until forever. And I like to think of it as, that we're looking for the eternal principles, not so caught up on the specific beliefs. So kind of Jewish renewish, and a lot of music, a lot of intentions. And this is the first time Runa Beth had a suggestion that we use the chats for sharing lyrics in. We've tried screen shares before, and that didn't work so good because it just takes up too much of the screen space. So if you want to join in with any of the lyrics, which is not mandatory, you will not be tested, but you can follow the lyrics along in the chats. I'll try to post them along as we're going along. Also, there's donation information, and if you feel like it's not, again, not essential, but if you're able to join, to add a few bucks, a few zlotys, it helps. It will help us do what we do, and help us throw a little bit at the musicians to support their creative work as well. Okay, Rabbi Hanan's first memorial is Wednesday, February 3rd. So this is coming up Wednesday. And if anyone wants to join us for that, we'll be sharing some music and memories and some of Hanan's favorite teachings and words, and anything you want to join in. So it's gonna be for everyone that wants to contribute, or else just come and listen. I think Rob's also going to put together maybe some video. So Rob can say more about it when he reappears. Very good. And if you want to be on our email list, send me a note. I'll put my email up on the chat there in a second. It's also on the Facebook event page. Send me a thing, because Facebook is not necessarily a very reliable way of getting information as to when we're doing things. So if you want to be on the email list, make sure and you didn't get an email or two in the last week, that probably means you're not on the list. So send me your name and I'll get you on the list. Okay, let's go on.
Welcome everyone. We're going to be welcoming in the angels before we do the candle lighting. And I want you to join in with me singing. The words are in the chat. And tonight is a special Shabbos for many reasons, and it's also the same month of the Yortzeit of Rabbi Aryeh Hirschfeld and Debbie Friedman. So we're going to do a song of each of theirs tonight. And please join us in Shalom Aleichem by Rabbi Aryeh. Shalom Aleichem Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mimelech Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Peace to you, angels of peace, angels of the Most High, from the blessed Holy One, source of all life. Please join me. Peace to you, angels of peace, angels of the Most High, from the blessed Holy One, source of all life. Boachem l'shalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon, mimelech malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom malachei hashalom, malachei elyon, mimelech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Come in peace, angels of peace, angels of the Most High, from the blessed Holy One, source of all life. Come in peace, angels of peace, angels of the Most High, from the blessed Holy One, source of all life. Baruch Huni l'shalom malachei hashalom, malachei elyon, mimelech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Baruch Huni l'shalom malachei hashalom, malachei elyon, mimelech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Bless me with peace, angels of peace, angels of the Most High, from the blessed Holy One, source of all life. Bless me with peace, angels of peace, angels of the Most High, from the blessed Holy One, source of all life. Tseichem l'shalom malachei hashalom, malachei elyon, mimelech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Tseichem l'shalom malachei hashalom, malachei elyon, mimelech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Depart in peace, angels of peace, angels of the Most High, from the blessed Holy One, source of all life. Depart in peace, angels of peace, angels of the Most High, from the blessed Holy One, source of all life. Source of all life. Source of all life. And we've brought in the angels. Thank you all for being here. Welcome. Shabbat Shalom. I'm going to sing some candle prayers for you. Oh, my music just fell. The perils of Zoom here. So everyone get your candles ready. I have mine here. I'm going to try and put you on group so I can see all of you, because all I see is myself. So I'm going to look at gallery view. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Shabbat
Yes.
Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. If anyone wants to say Shabbat Shalom, do so and get your candles ready, because we're going to sing the candle prayer. We really need it. We need Shabbat now more than ever due to our 4 years of our difficult world problems and country problems. And we have opportunity to heal from so much anxiety and stress. And the more Shabbats and gatherings we do, the better. At least that's bringing the Shekhinah. So I'm so blessed. Thank you, Robin Jordan, for inviting me to participate. So everyone, I'm going to light these candles. We're just going to do the regular Binder melody. Here we go. Okay. Call on the light 3 times. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu Lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. And tonight we're going to do a couple special blessings. And I want, if there's anybody that wants to share, if anything is good that's happened this Shabbat, if you want to unmute and just share something good, maybe something happened that's really good. Somebody accomplished something, somebody was born, somebody had a birthday, an anniversary. Would anyone like to share anything?
Yeah, I do. Ron has a third great granddaughter that was born 2 days ago.
Oh, Mazel Tov.
So we now have 3 great granddaughters.
Well, it's not a birthday, exactly, but today was kind of exciting for me too. I'm in grad school, and today was the externship fair for us. So I'm going to be a marriage and family therapist, and we got to meet with the potential externship sites, which is definitely going to be amazing in terms of one of these places is going to be where I start seeing clients and potentially working there long term. But definitely, first steps, and felt really like a moment to celebrate that.
You're muted, Beth.
What happened? Am I here now?
You're back.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happens. It's, these mics, it's hard to get used to everything in your house. It's all at my kitchen table. You can't tell. Okay. So I want to do a special blessing. Here, the priestly blessing with these special hand things that Spock made.
Live long and prosper.
Famous. And they're also in the Tarot, the Hierophant, which is the teacher and the rabbi in the Tarot. It's the person who we're doing these blessings. So we need extra blessings now for all of us in the whole country and everybody with COVID and everything. So I'm going to do Yivarechecha Adonai. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May the source of all blessing bless you and protect you. Yair Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha. May the source of all blessing shine the divine face toward you and love you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasim lecha shalom. May the source of all blessing lift up the divine face toward you and grant you peace. Thank you, all the Jews for all time who've been saying this same blessing that's in the Torah. It's 5,000 years old. We're so blessed. And now we're going to do a blessing for the children and for all of our inner children that we have. And I want everyone to think of somebody, think of yourself as a kid, and if you have any kids or close loved ones, of sending this in this difficult time. And it's a sing-along for part of it, so I'm going to teach it to you, and please join us. And in the old blessings, they had, may you be like Ruth and Esther and Ephraim and all these people, but we have a lot of genders and a lot of people, so this is just be who you are, whoever you are, in your multiplicity, in your singularity, in who you're here to be in your soul. Be who you are, and may you be blessed. in all that you are, in all that you are. Ahi asher tihi, vahi berucha, ba'asher tihi, ba'asher tihi. Aye asher tiye, v'yeh baruch ba'asher tihi, ba'asher tihi. One more, be who you are. Be who you are, and may you be blessed in all that you are, in all that you are. May all the gifts hidden inside you find their way into the world. May all the kindness of your thoughts be expressed in your deeds. May all your learning lead to wisdom. May all your efforts lead to success. May all the love in your heart be returned to you. Be who you are. Be who you are. And may you be blessed in all that you are, in all that you are. May we be who we are, and may we be blessed in all that we are, in all that we are. May God bless your body with health and your soul with joy. May God watch over you night and day and protect you from harm. May all your prayers be answered. May all your dreams come true. And let us say, be who you are, everyone. Be who you are, and may you be blessed in all that you are, in all that you are. May we be who we are. May we be who we are, and may we be blessed in all that we are, in all that we are. And let us say, Amen. Let us say, Amen. Many blessings sending out to everybody. Thank you for joining us in that beautiful prayer. And as it is Shabbat, we have the tree of life, the TuBishvat. We all have these trees. We're celebrating nature and the blessed growth, life force that carries us through. And Rob has a beautiful song, so I'm going to turn off.
So I'm going to share a Tree of Life song that I wrote a while back. And we know that sometimes Torah is referred to as the tree of life. She is a tree of life. And a little bit of Torah I learned at the Pnei Or Seder this year was, and I think I've heard this before, when you plant a fruit tree, that it takes 3 years before the fruit gets big enough to eat. And then on the 4th year, one is supposed to give the fruit away to God, to whoever could use it. And then on the 5th year, you get to enjoy it. So it's kind of a nice little mitzvah about giving. And this song is about the breath and teaching and learning. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Etz Chaim, tree of life, Etz Chaim. Etz Chaim, tree of life, Etz Chaim. And what the tree breathes in, I breathe out. What I breathe out, the tree breathes in. Etz Chaim, tree of life, Etz Chaim. Etz Chaim, tree of life, Etz Chaim. And I reach and I turn, I teach and I learn. I'm reaching for the highest branch I see. Yes, I reach and I turn, I teach and I learn. I'm reaching for the branches of that tree. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Etz Chaim, tree of life, Etz Chaim. Etz Chaim, tree of life, Etz Chaim. Now Beth is going to lead us in a Shema.
Yes, and with the same theme of healing our traumas from the past few years of just being worried about everything. This is a bedtime Shema that was taken from the traditional prayer, and I'm going to sing it. The words will be in the chat, and so please join me, even if it's just on the chorus of the Shema. And Melissa Crabb, who's the wife of Rabbi Maurice, put it to music. And after this, we're going to have, I'll probably do a few breaths together and have a very short silent meditation. My day is coming to a close. I now open my heart to those who touched my life today. Even those who caused me pain by accident or by design, let their hearts and also mine now be whole again. Shema Yisrael, Shema Yisrael, please join me. Shema Yisrael, Shema Yisrael. Blessed is the source of life, who makes sleep fall upon my eyes. Hold me in your wings. Let not my dreams make me afraid, nor my sometimes foolish thoughts. Guard my bread all through the night, and wake me in the dawn. Shema Yisrael, Shema Yisrael, Shema Yisrael, Shema Yisrael. Listen, Yisrael, listen, Yisrael. We must love the source of life every moment, day or night, with every breath we take. You help us to lie down in peace and then arise again to life. Remove from me all enmity, O blessed Holy One. Shema Yisrael, Shema Yisrael, Shema Yisrael, Shema Yisrael, Shema Yisrael. Listen, Yisrael, our source of life is one. Listen, Yisrael, our source of life is one. And please join me in the traditional Shema, and then we'll take a few breaths together and have a silent meditation. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Please take a deep breath with me in and let it go. Another breath together. Hold it. Let it go. One more time. Let the breath flow through. Let it go. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך and you shall love, please join me, and you shall love, turn towards love, turn towards love.
Unmute. Today I turn towards love. I open up and listen. I let abundant love guide my intuition. We live in a land of plenty. There's plenty to go around. I don't have the answer, but I know some can be found. I met my neighbor's neighbor. We're not in this alone. We dance upon the land from which tomorrow's garden grows. Today I turn towards love. My fear is in remission. I dance towards love. I open up and listen. We don't bring the sunshine. We don't make the seeds. We choose what to nourish, what to plant and what to weed. We didn't choose the soil which we planted down. Only thing we can do is choose what to do now. Today I towards love. I open up and listen. I let abundant love guide my intuition. Today I turn towards love. My fear is in remission. I dance towards love. I open up and listen. Today I turn towards love. Today I turn towards love. Beth, you can say where that song came from if you want.
Yes, that came from our friend Grisha Stewart, who wrote that, and she put a call out on Facebook for everyone to record her song. And who was the first person to do it was Rob, and it's so beautiful, and it so fits with the Vahavta and the Shema. It's just so beautiful. So we're so grateful. Thank you.
And another thing, that was two things just within the matter of days. She put that lyric up, and just a little a cappella version. I put some chords to that song. And then I was gifted this parable, a story called The Parable of the Tree. And I thought, oh, might be nice to put some music underneath that. So I'm going to tell you a little story in a song form, and it's called The Parable of the Tree. It comes from my friend Royce Jones, who actually wrote this text way back in 1970 and just rediscovered it in one of his storage units and shared it with me. So here we go. I'm going to try this. The tree, yeah. Once was a man who took the seed from a tiny tree and he planted it in the ground. A stranger came by and saw him working. Said that tree will never grow, the soil here is just too rough. But the man said the seed is strong. And another man came by, said other trees have been planted here, but they all died. They all died. But I'll water the tree, the man replied, while it's young, tender, and I'll cover it, protect it from the cold. So the strangers went away, and a year passed, and slowly roots took hold. First the tree grew slowly. Then one bitter night, a cold descended on the land. And the winds blew. And in spite of all the man's efforts, the little tree was damaged. And the man wept for fear the tree would not survive. So on and on he labored with great effort, supporting the tree, not knowing be enough. Another winter passed. One day the man noticed a new strength in that tree. And there were signs it was about to bloom. And bloom it did. Its leaves sprouted, hanging gracefully from its limbs, and it stood firm against the wind. In grateful joy, the man sat down under the tree, listened to the music of the wind blowing through its branches. And he marveled at the protection the tree gave him from the heat of the sun. He said, "How glad I am that I found that seed and planted it and tended to it." That moment, one of the strangers who'd scoffed at the man's endeavors happened by and said, "I remember when this tree was planted. I never thought it would survive." He said, "If the man who planted this tree were here today, I'd tell him how wrong I was. I am that man," said the man who planted the tree. And as he rose from the tree and approached the stranger, "You," the stranger said, looking him up and down, "you're nothing like that man that planted this tree." Your body is thick and strong, and your skin is tanned and tough from the wind and the sun. And the way you walk with such confidence and grace. "Yes," said the man who planted the tree. "All the time I've been tending to the tree has been tending to me." The tree has been tending to me. So the tree has great potential. All trees do, all of us do. And so I think of this as about caring, and about, I think of this nice parable is relevant here as we see even democracy needs tending to, and relationships need tending to, as well as our trees and our gardens. And so on this TuBishvat, I'm glad to be able to share this story, and I bless everybody for the potential for growth in each of us.
I have a few words on the trees. Start with a little quiz, though. When is the Jewish New Year? It's a trick question, because if you were thinking Rosh Hashanah, you were only 25% right. Judaism has 4 New Years. The month of Nisan in the spring is the very first month of the Jewish year. The first full moon of the full moon of Nisan is the first New Year. It is Pesach, or Passover. It is a celebration of the awakening of life. Kabbalistically, it is about the awareness of our own unconsciousness, seeing the ways in which we are still bound and enslaved. It is a renewal of life and a dedication to our continuing and unending path towards liberation. The second new year is the new moon of Elul at summer's end. It's not a holiday, but rather an entire month of reflection and prayer as we prepare for the days of awe. It is a renewal of the self. In this life, we take on many identities, ideas that we latch ourselves onto. Elul is a time to look at all the aspects of ourselves and ask, which of these selves represent our deepest truths? Which are aspects of our higher divine self? The month of Elul is about reconnecting with our heart and renewing our love of God, whatever our experience of the one is. Then comes Rosh Hashanah, the head of the year. It's on the new moon of the month of Tishri, following Elul in the fall. It's a rededication of our life, bringing intention to our actions and our relationships. It's a time to refocus on our life energy and renew ourselves in service to the most holy purpose we know. It's a time of renewal of the spirit. And that brings us to the present. The fourth new year is the time of Shavat, the full moon, TuBishvat. It is known as the new year of the trees. In the late winter, the roots begin to come back to life and the sap begins to flow again. Why do the trees get their own new year? It's often acknowledged as an environmental holiday, an Arbor Day to plant trees and seeds. But Kabbalistically, the tree represents the human being. It is said that we are trees of the field. And like a tree planted in an orchard, we also need to be tended. We must create an environment where we can thrive. We must plant ourselves and must strengthen our connections with the environment in the same way a tree is connected to all the microbes, fungi, and plants around it. Our goal is to grow. But what is growth? Do we wish to grow our bellies or our egos? No. The places we need to grow is our higher potentials. We don't want to be prideful boys or proud girls, but rather holy men and holy women. I can't tell you what qualities that you need to develop. We all have different potentialities and unique gifts, but I can tell you that these places feel like places of connection to the higher potential of humanity and to the world. In Hebrew, there's a term, lishma, which means for its own sake. It refers to selflessness, letting go of ego motivations, aligning with a higher purpose. Tu B'Shavat is a time to find our lishma, our motivation that comes out of selfless service. Tu B'Shavat is also a time to review how we nurture ourselves, body, mind, and spirit. Are we cultivating family, friends, and community that can support us? Are we feeding ourselves ideas, poetry, and song that feed our soul? Are we nurturing our spirit with prayer, meditation, and celebration? Are we avoiding toxic foods, drinks, drugs, media, politics, language, and people? On Tu B'Shavat, it is a custom to eat some fruit of the trees as a reminder of the fruits of our efforts that will come. But we can't always predict the outcomes of our actions. But everything we do for the right reasons will eventually benefit others and ourselves. This is a universal truth. Tu B'Shavat is a redirection to our higher purpose and a renewal of the process of taking care of our being in all its its divine glory.
May this be the year of love and kindness. May strangers come to be friends. May truth and compassion always guide us. Amen. May this be a year of hope and healing for all of those in need. May all of our deeds be a blessing. Amen. A new year, a good year, a chance to start all over. A new year, a good year, chance to bring us closer. May this be the year of selfless giving. May this be a year of peace. May we forgive and be forgiven. Amen. A new year, a good year, a chance to start all over. A new year, a sweet year, a chance to bring us closer. Sing with me. New year, a good year, a chance to start all over. Yes, a new year, sweet year, a chance to bring us closer, closer to the ones we love. A world and we can be proud of, as long as there's stars above. There comes a new year. Amen. As Reb Jordan said, there's 4 New Years. Really, it's always a new year if you want to look at it that way. We like to quote Reb Jim Carrey about riding that reset button of presence. Always a chance to start all over. But this is one of the, in the Jewish New Year calendar, it's a new year of the trees and of new growth. So I thought that was a good year, good song to sing. A guy named Michael Hunter Oakes wrote that song. It's called A New Year.
Beautiful. That's so beautiful. So we're getting towards the end of our service. We're going to call out some names for healing, and we're going to sing Misha Baruch by Debbie Friedman, whose Yortzeit is this month. And but first, I wonder if people want to unmute, and if there's anybody that is ill, or if you're ill and you want like healing and us to pray for healing for you, please call out a name. My nephew had COVID. He's 31 and he's actually back at work, but he says he knows he's not up to complete. He's a runner. He said, I'm tired. So I'm going to send some healing to him. His name is Josh. Anybody else?
Dia and Kaylee, my sister and niece, both with COVID.
And my son, Natan, who's a Chabad rabbi, and he had COVID and he still has some chest pain and cough.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend Tyrone and Lee.
Okay.
A brother of my childhood friend, Randy Chirac, just had cancer, surgery of the mouth, I believe, and had some cancer removed. So he's in a healing mode.
Megan.
My sister got COVID and will not recover completely.
Anybody else? And I would just like to send blessings to all the people in the whole world. There's like, how many? 1 million of them who have COVID, and other people who have other things, and any animals that are suffering now. and just that we just hold them all in this love with this Misha Berach. We're going to sing this blessing by Debbie Friedman. I think the words are on your chat. Misha Berach Avotenu Makor HaBracha Imotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Makor HaBracha Avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Beth. And maybe we could unmute again, because now we're going to do a song for those who have passed. And yes, we do have Rabbi Hanan in our hearts tonight, as February 3rd will be his yard site. And we're going to have a Zoom too for people to remember. That's this coming Wednesday, next Wednesday. But I'm going to do a song, but if you want, anybody wants to call out a name. I know a lot of people have passed this last year.
I would just like to call out the names of those 2 police officers who committed suicide and the people who died at the Capitol, and anybody else who has suffered and died from violence or anything. And COVID. This is our Kaddish. Thank you, Rob.
And I'm going to share a song called Trees Grow Slow, written by Lawrence Cole. And I like this because it's TuBishvat, and we're talking about trees. But it's a beautiful thing that happens in nature, where when trees or some other plants too get near the end of their life, they put out cones and seeds, and in a way people do the same thing. They bring order to their life, and we know our Rabbi Hanan would be happy that we're doing this tonight, and these are some of he's not with us, but his presence is here, and his seeds are still and are blossoming. So this goes out to his memory, and a memory of all those many souls who passed this year. Trees grow slow, and trees grow strong, and trees sway in the wind their whole lives long, and trees hold the ground as they reach for the sky, and the fallen trees still feed the seeds they cast before they die. Seeds grow slow, and seeds grow strong, and trees sway in the wind their whole lives long, and trees hold ground as they reach for the sky, and the fallen tree the seeds they cast before they die. Trees grow slow and trees grow strong, and trees sway in the wind their whole lives long, and trees hold the ground as they reach for the sky, and the fallen trees still feed the seeds they cast before they die. Yes, the fallen trees still feed the seeds they cast before they die.
So we're coming to our last songs, and I thought we would do Brothers and Friends, Shlomo Kalbach song, and then we would do the candle lighting, and then we can do another one of Arya's, which is Wings of Peace. Does that work out with people? Does that feel like a good plan? So, I mean, not candle lighting, I mean the Kiddush and stuff, and then we'll end with Wings of Peace. So here we are with Brothers and Friends, Laman Achai, and please join me. Laman Achai v're'ai, Laman achyotai v're'ai, Adabrana, Adabrana, Shalom ba. Lai 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 la lai lai, lai 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 la lai lai, lai 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 lai, lai lai lai. Lemang beit Adonai Eloheinu avak shatov lach. Lemang beit Adonai Eloheinu avak shatov lach. Ay yada da 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 da, yada da 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 da, yada da da. Ay yada da 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 da, ay da 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 da. For the sake of my brothers and friends, for the sake of my sisters and friends, please let me ask, please let me say, peace to you. Please join me. For the sake of my brothers and friends, for the sake of my sisters and friends, please let me ask, please let me say, peace to you. This is the house of love. I seek the best for you. This is our house of love. I seek the best for you. This is our house of love. I wish the best for you. This is our house of love. I wish the best for you. Ay da 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 da, ah da 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 da, ay da 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 da, ay da 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 da, ya da 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 da. Take it, Rob.
He's gone.
So I'm going to continue with the REA song. Draw water in joy from the living well. Draw water in world from the living well. Ufos, alleluia. Yes, we're drawing some good water tonight.
Yes.
Thanks for all who've hung out with us.
And
We're gonna do a little kiddish and motzi here to close. And then
yes.
we can do a little.
Everyone have their kiddish cups ready?
No cup.
Here we go. You ready? Okay, I'll wait for Rob. Thank you all for coming. I think we're doing pretty good on time. This is the shortest service we've ever done because we're usually doing high holiday ones, which are long. So, anyways, you got yours? Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen. L'chaim, to life.
Chaim.
To life, l'chaim, 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 to life. Da 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 da. I remember that. Okay. Yay. A sweet year of the trees. Now it's time to get your challahs ready. I'm sure you've already had dinner, but I'm going to bring my almond bread that's gluten-free. Looks like a challah. Here we go.
Have some gluten chips.
Yes. Rob, do you want to lead this one?
All right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi leka min haaretz. Amen.
Amen. Here, everybody, you can have some bread. Here you go.
I'll take some. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. I'm leaving the Zoom open. If anybody wants to say hello and chat for
Yeah.
a while, that's fine.
And we're open to feedback since this is the first time we've done it. And we're thinking of maybe, a few times a year we might do this if people are interested and want to participate.
Well, this was great. I loved it. I really loved it. Thank you so much for doing it. And I would be interested.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Would you be interested in contributing something?
I mean, I'll have to, figure that one out. 'cause
Okay.
I'm already Panay or.
Right.
And we haven't done a whole lot of Friday nights. We've done some, and there used to be a Eugene Haberah, but I
Oh,
hope we can get to a point where we can gather together. I know Hanan's vision was a home celebration. That's why synagogue.
That's why there's no walls.
I know. So people opened up their homes, and Jordan and I have each hosted things and different people, but that's the core to me of obviously the music brings the spirit of Judaism alive for me, but also gathering in people's homes and just
right.
sharing in a little bit of ritual.
Well, it may be a while before we get to do that, so it's nice that we have this.
Yeah. Right.
It's true.
We have
I'm interested, and I'll think about what I can contribute. I have to think about that a little bit. I will say that the Facebook Live link wasn't available as far as I could see, because I tried to come in earlier, and then Sue Goldish was kind enough to send me a link through the messenger, so I caught the end of it, and that's nice.
Sorry about that. I hope that was just a glitch on your end, because I did turn it on.
Oh, well, yeah, I just didn't see it on the page.
Okay.
It wasn't like I couldn't see it.
Were
Maybe
you on
maybe-
the Adolam page?
No, I was on the event page.
Okay, maybe you got to go back to the Audalon page.
Thank you
Yeah,
all.
we
Okay,
go to
good
the-
to know.
I'm
Good to
going.
know.
Excellent.
Thanks. Anyway, thank you for doing this. It's
Good to
nice
see
to
you.
catch you in the end.
Good to see you. And you didn't say a word. You didn't mention your cat's name during the memorial.
I did, but I just didn't say it out loud. I was
Oh.
saying also a couple of elders that we really loved and lost in New York.
And your cat's name again for all of us?
Both cats. I lost both my kitties to this plague. I mean,
Thank
not to the plague, I'm sorry, but during this plague. Ambrosia and Tikkun.
Cat you just lost is a wonderful name, Tikkun.
Yes, Tikkun. She was a little love warrior, so that was the right name for her. and Alan Botter and Sylvia Mankin, who were elders of my community in New York that were greatly loved and had rough deaths during the height of this in New York.
I'm glad you found us. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. And I love the tree song.
Which one? There's a lot of tree songs.
The one that I heard that you did, that was the last one about trees specifically.
Trees grow strong.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you.
Yeah. You can go to Lawrence Cole's website or search for that, and there's more to that song. That's kind of the chorus, and I've learned that when he's sung, maybe he's written more later. I don't know, but at
Thank
some
you.
of the singing the live gatherings, he shared
Well, you did
that.
you did it beautifully. Thank you.
Yeah, that was really beautiful.
Yeah, and if you want to hear the parts you missed, I'll put the rebroadcast of this up on the webpage,
Great.
and it should also appear on Facebook.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. That's nice.
Joanne Dropkin, hello. How are you? You got to unmute. We can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself now.
There I am.
Okay, how are you? It's
Fine.
nice to see you. Are you on the coast?
Nope, I'm in Eugene.
You're in Eugene. Wow.
At the moment, I go back and forth. But this was lovely. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Jordan, and everybody that participated. I enjoyed it. Thank you. And
Thanks for joining us.
that was great. And be well.
Yes, you too. Are you getting the vaccine yet?
No.
Okay.
It's not ready.
Not ready. Yeah. Some people are getting it.
I have to wait. I would prefer the teachers get it first.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
So, oh well. Just everybody be well. I'm gonna say good night, Lila.
Good night. Good night, Lila Tove.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, we're all, it's just us, and it looks like.
I think so.
Well, I'm gonna
Goodbye. Bye.
take off and have some sherry soup.
All right.
Cafe. That's my Shabbos dinner tonight.
Oh, I thought you drink sherry by the spoonful.
You can't help punning. You need to pun. Good night, you guys.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
We did it.
We did it. We finished it. And look at it's only 8:49.
Yeah, good.
Too bad. Yeah. Where's the sound? Sorry, Beth. I just after you didn't stop. And
No. Well, I just repeated things because I wanted to see people singing.
Yeah.
I wanted to build the energy, and they could have sang along again, but it's okay. It's fine.
If we have an agreement, I just said at that point I'll just go on to the next song.
Okay, that's fine.
That was you did there was no reason to go on with that one.
Okay.
hope
I know.
you-
I kind of got into it, and everyone was singing, and I was like, it was like the energy of it,
Right. Well, I hope. Yeah.
and it was fine. I think it was probably better that way because then you did Wings of Peace, and it's just less complicated.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we tried, but it worked out. Everyone was happy, and as I said, this is the shortest service